That was Lakota there with Here We Go Again. And now it's time for my featured artist of the week, the awesome George Aleman.
How you doing, Kenny?
All right, George, how you doing? Yeah, you're on, man.
How you doing, Kenny?
I'm doing really well. How you doing?
Thank you so much for having me on. I really appreciate you guys getting me on and doing an interview with me. I'm honored that you guys are doing this for me. I appreciate it.
No, it's our pleasure, really. It is our pleasure. So whereabouts are you at the moment? You're in some swanky hotel somewhere, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm in San Antonio, Texas, just down the street from Austin. It's about an hour away from Austin. But just coming out, having a little bit of fun, you know. Just I'm off today, so I come out and just enjoy myself every once. So it gives me I sit out and write a lot when I'm out and about sometimes. So sit out on the patio of the hotel and just kind of, you know, veg out and come up with a new song, so to speak, you know. So it's a good process. It's a good process for me, you know.
So you've got some mixed race roots, I understand, but maybe not the ones that we all think of.
Actually, well, I'm Hispanic, of course, right? But then my grandfather was part German, so that's actually Aleman. Aleman means German in Spanish. If you look it up, it means really? German in Spanish. Yeah. So
that's confusing. That's confusing me, man. I'm just confused now.
Well, it's ironic actually, because you think you know, I remember seeing my grandfather who wore lederhoses and all that stuff. You know, and I was like, what is my grandfather wear? You know, but he was part German and stuff. So, but yeah, I'm Hispanic from my parents, but then my grandfather had some German in him, so that comes up from that side, you know.
So how did you get started in the music business? You've been in it for a while, I think.
I've been in actually, you know, for a long time. I have a daughter who just turned 18. She started college and all that, and I started writing a long time ago when she was more like, you know, 3 or 4 years old. But I had to, unfortunately, go get custody of my child and raise her by myself. So I didn't want to be the type of parent that was on the road all the time and not be there for her. And she didn't really have a mom, so to speak, you know. So I had to be mom and dad for many years, and I just didn't want to go on the road and so I put everything on hold until I felt that she was ready to, you know, to go and stuff. So I started getting back into it about 2 years ago when my father passed away. That's where the song "Back to You" and "I'm Already Home" comes from. Those songs were written back to back when he passed away a couple of years ago, and so that's when I decided it was time for me to get back in it. And now she's off to college and all that, so I'm back in the groove, so to speak. And now it's full fledged. I don't have to worry about her so much. She's staying at the dorm in the colleges, so I don't have to worry about her so much. She's starting her own life.
That's fantastic.
Yeah, so
that's a great thing, isn't it?
I wanted to be a good parent.
Yeah, I'm sure you were. I mean, I'm sure you were. There's a lot of people that go the other way and you know, put their career first.
But, yeah, that's what I was telling you. The new song that I wrote is called "I Will Follow You." It's basically a song about her, telling her that you know, I know you're going off on your own in your own life and all that, but always remember that Daddy will always be there for you, which is the hints. I will follow you. I will be there for you whenever you need something. So that's we're looking at doing a video for that song also.
Wow.
You know, yeah, you guys you'll be impressed with it, I'm sure, when it's done.
So the first track we got of yours is a track called "Back to You," which you just said is about your dad, yeah?
It's about my mom and dad's relationship, actually. It's if you listen to the words, it's talking about her kind of going through life. I remember sitting there and trying to understand how she felt about my dad dying, because she was married to him for like 50-something years, and the only person she's ever known as far as any kind of relationship. And so, you know, I remember sitting there feeling bad about it. I'm like, if I feel bad about it, imagine what my mom feels like. So I started writing a song about it. And it's basically her telling the story about, you know, I can't believe this is happening right now. It's too soon, you know. I put on a smile for everybody during Christmas time, and, you know, holidays are kind of sad for her. So if you listen to the words, it kind of talks about her going on with her life, but something always brings her back to his memory, if you will, you know. So That's where that song came from.
Never thought this day would come so soon anyway. For so long it's just been me and you. Now I don't know what to do as I sit here today. 'Cause you were the one that got me through, were the one your voice echoes in my head. No matter where I go or what I do, it all keeps coming back to you. I close my eyes to see your face. Nothing else can take your place. Where I go or what I do, it all keeps coming back to you. And though I try to clear my mind, there is nothing there to find but you. Nothing there but you. Think about the many years to come without you in everyone. Empty holidays. I just put on a smile for everyone until each long day is done. Words get in the way. Can't you send the words to get me through? Something I can hold on to. Let me feel your heart again. No matter where I go or what I do, it all keeps coming back to you. I close my eyes to see your face. Nothing else can take your place. All I think and all I do, it all keeps coming back to you. And though I try to let it go, there's no one I want to know but you. If I could get a word to you, just one thing to make it through, I'd say my love goes where you go, forever and ever and ever. And if I had one last chance, yeah, if I had one last chance, the moment would go on and 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 no matter where I go or what I do, it all keeps coming back to you. I close my eyes to see your face. Nothing else can take your place. And all I think and all I do, it all keeps coming back to you. And though I try to let it go, there's no one I want to know but you.
That's back to you there with my special featured artist of the week, the awesome George Aleman, who's here with me live in the studio. How you doing, George?
All right,
That's
Kenny, thank you so much
That's a brilliant track.
again
I
for
really
having
love
me. I
that
appreciate
track.
you guys playing stuff. Thank you so much. Yeah, a lot of people like that one. It's
Yeah.
the cool thing about the songs that I'm writing is everybody likes one of the ones that I'm writing. So it's whether it be rock or more pop or whatnot. there's a diversity of people that like.
Yeah, I think we like all of them. Yeah, I think we like all of them we've heard so far. Yeah, really good. So when you were in high school, you were with a band called the Voice 1000, and you were making money.
Yeah.
You had your own studio there. I was reading.
I had my own recording studio. It was an analog studio, believe it or not. So not too many people have analog studios. It's all digital.
Definitely.
It's all digital. Yeah, because it was they got expensive to run for some people. So I had an Atari 8-track and an Allen and Heath board, believe it or not. So
oh my God.
I went to school, actually, my degree's in music, believe it or not. So, I went to learn how to record in studios. I went to a place called the Recording Workshop, which was out of Chillicothe, Ohio, to learn how to record everything. And then I wound up buying some of their equipment, So the actual Allen and Heath, board and the, Atari soundtrack, or the 8-track, if you will, I bought from them. And so, the rest of the stuff I just kind of picked up as I went, So I had my own recording studio. Yeah, it's nice to have your own recording studio.
Yeah. I mean, it makes life a lot easier, doesn't it, when you're
writing?
You're writing. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, definitely.
So you've worked with a lot of, or you've worked with a lot of people, and I know that one of our people in the chat room tonight, our Joe Doyle, who looks after our Twitter account, you worked with Barry Manilow, I understand.
He was one of the first guys that I sang with, just as a backup, for a choir type of thing. And I think that's kind of where he came down and played at the Frank Irwin Center here in Austin, Texas. And he hired us on as a choir for the high school, and we sang "I Write the Songs" in one voice, and that's kind of where I started when I knew that's what I wanted to do. Being up in front of 40,000 people and singing, and even though they were applauding for him, you kind of felt like you were part of it. And as you walk off the stage, everybody's kind of yelling at you and saying, "Hey, how cool!" Blah blah blah, And that's when I knew that's music was what I wanted to do. So, it's a little bit later down the road for me in the sense, like I said, I kind of put things on hold for my daughter. But music is music. I don't think you ever get over that especially if you're a songwriter.
Absolutely not. This next one then is called "I'm Already Home." This is, I think this again is about your father, isn't it?
It's about my dad going to heaven, actually. If you listen to it, it's about him going to heaven.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's hear it. This is George Aleman and I'm Already Home.
Woke up in a strange place, wonder where I am. Is this real or just a dream or some amazing land? Everything's so different, must be far from home.
So that's George Aleman's track there, I'm Already Home. Oh, what a fantastic track that is. Yeah, that's a fantastic track there, George. Yeah, really love that one. So you've got let's drop a few names now, because you've got quite a few well-known friends, haven't you, that you hang out with and you do stuff with? Come on, George. Give us the news, George. Come on.
I've been... some of the guys from ZZ Top, I'm actually talking to the publisher right now about signing me on to the publishing company and stuff. So that if it comes on, I'll let you guys know. I just send them my tracks. The people that represented them as a publishing company are friends of ours, or friends of mine, if you will. If you listen to rap, Paul Wall is actually a good friend of mine. Also, he's possibly going to do something with us down the road. This last song, or the new song that you're about to play, I Will Follow You, has Ryan from the rock group called Blue October. They actually have a couple of hits out there. Hate Me and Into the Ocean is two of the big hits. Also the guys from Those Lonely Boys, I'm talking to them. And I don't know if you guys listen to blues, but Kenny Wade Shepherd, I'm talking to him right now about doing something also. So, I'm kind of crossing the bridge on different genres. Another fellow that I'm talking to that's more on the Latin side of it is Prince Royce, who works a lot with Pitbull. So hopefully, maybe down the road, I'll be doing something with Pitbull. You never know.
Excellent. So you've got the future looks quite bright for you. Then you got some new stuff coming out.
The cool thing is they contact me. They listen to the stuff that I'm doing and they say, "Hey, I like the stuff you're doing." And so Prince Royce, out of the blue, just contacted me, and I'm like, I was impressed. I was honored that he just found my stuff and said, "Hey, I like what you're writing." And I'm like, well, let's write a song together. And he's like, "Yeah, let's do it." So, a lot of these guys listen to my stuff. The guys from Blue October, they heard my music also, and were impressed enough to play with me. I don't know if you guys know Michael Morales, who is my producer, has actually won 4 Grammy Awards as a producer. He's actually produced the artist Selena, who I don't know if you guys have heard of Selena. She was more of a Hispanic artist that kind of blew up and down here in Texas, or pretty much all over. But also Freddie Fender, he did a song with Freddie. He did an album with Freddie Fender, which won him a Grammy Award. But Michael also was an artist himself, and on his album, he had Jonathan Cain from Journey play on his album. So Michael's worked with Aerosmith. He's worked with Def Leppard, actually. He worked with Def Leppard. He's worked with the Rolling Stones. He's worked with Beyonce. He's worked with CeeLo Green. So, I guess I'm the next guy, So I'm kind of lucky that he's taking me under his wing. And the 4 songs that you actually have on track right now are co-written by Michael Morales. So it's a joint venture between me and him.
Fantastic. As we're dropping names now, I don't know. Do you know a guy called Pete T-Bar? A guy called Pete T-Bar. He's in the chat room at the moment. He's a very good, brilliant singer and also a bass player and a keyboard player. And so if you ever get a chance, to have a chat with Pete. You two would chill.
Yeah, well, tell Pete to look me up on Facebook and add me as a friend, and we'll definitely take it from there.
There you go, Pete. You've heard it here first on loopradio.net. So this is a track we were just talking about earlier. This one's called I Will Follow You, and this one's for your daughter, isn't it?
Yes, I wrote this song for her. She started college here about a month ago, and I just wanted to write a song about her, letting her know that no matter where she goes off in life, I will be there for her, And so I just wanted to write a song for her and just kind of tell her, hey, I'm there. No matter where you're at, I'm going to follow you. I'm going to pay attention. I'm going to be there for you, no matter what you need, and just know that I'm there. So it was important for me to kind of release her, so to speak, and let her go start off her own life. And so I wanted to kind of show her that how much I love her, so to speak.
When I first held you close, it came to me so clear that you're my baby girl, that I've always hold you near. Now the years were sometimes tough, so much that we've been through, but the one thing you would know is that I'll be right there for you. I will follow you, I will follow you, I will follow you where you go. I will follow you, I will follow you, I will follow you where you go. There were things that broke my heart when our family went its way. In a world of such confusion, all I wanted were our days, where I'd see you as you grow, and you tell me about the day. Nothing changes with the time, 'cause it will always be this way. I will follow you, I will follow you, I will follow you where you go. I will follow you, I will follow you, I will follow you where you go. And when you go, you'll never leave, 'cause in my heart you're close to me. Yeah, you're everything to me. Yeah.
Okay.
That's George Aleman there, and his track for his daughter called "I Will Follow You." What a brilliant track that is, George.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. Thank you.
Well, it's been fantastic having you on. Thanks for coming on to the show. We've really enjoyed your music, and as I say, we play it all the time. We love your music here on Loop Radio.
Kenny, I appreciate you guys. You get Loop Radio is one of the best radio stations out there, man. I am a huge supporter of you guys. I definitely share it with my fans as well as everybody else I know, and I am honored to be on your radio station. And thank you so much for allowing me to talk to you guys on a more extended version as opposed to just the songs. So thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Oh, it's been fantastic having you, and we wish you all the best for the future. And we hope you'll go from strength to strength, and you'll remember us when you're famous.
Oh, without a doubt. I got you on my list to come down there and visit y'all. So for sure, pay attention. I will be down there for sure. I promise you. So thank you again. Thank you again to playing me, and you guys are an awesome radio station. Thank you so much.
Thanks, mate. We appreciate it. Everybody, give it up for the awesome George Aleman.
Thank you, Kenny. Take care. Have a good day. Have a good night, actually. Take care.